Adam, how would you like to turn into an idiot?
I'm not sure I follow.
For our new sponsor, Village Idiot Pub, the 5K.
Oh, yeah. Village Idiot Pub in historic Cocoa Village is holding an event for the Children's Hunger Project called The Village Has Lost Its Idiot Again.
The run is a 5K held right in front of Village Idiot Pub on Harrison Street in Cocoa.
It's an event to raise money and awareness for the Children's Hunger Project. While you can run, you don't have to. You can walk, skip, or drink your way to the end.
So bust out those costumes, bedazzlers, and sequins and get creative, as there will be awards for the best dressed fool or idiot. The theme is Masquerade Ball.
Also, you've heard them on Living Podcariously do a performance, as well as guesting on the Twisted 10. Our friends of the podcasts, Hot Pink, will be performing for the Village Idiot at 7 p.m.
This 5K is not a timed event. It's a fun run. It's really about having fun and raising some money for the Children's Hunger Project.
Village Idiot Pub has over 30 beers on tap, including ciders as well as Hefeweizens, my favorite, hundreds of bottle choices, and a great selection of wine.
So get your friends together for the run, then enjoy the board games, puzzles, and giant Jenga inside, as well as Hot Pink's performance.
Jason and the rest of the staff are awesome and will take excellent care of you.
Mention either one of our shows to the staff and get 10% off your tab.
You can catch the entire cast from Living Podcariously as well as the Twisted 10 there on April 1st for this run. I'm thinking we should set up mics and let our listeners and the people at Village Idiot add some commentary.
Ooh, that could be dangerous.
The Village Idiot Run will be on April 1st, directly in front of the Village Idiot Pub on Harrison Street in Cocoa, directly across from the big park.
Visit Village Idiot Pub on Facebook for full event details.
You're listening to Living Podcariously, bringing you real men's perspectives, unfiltered, unapologetic, and uncensored. Recorded live in the Living Podcariously studio in world-famous Cocoa Beach, Florida.
To another episode of Living Podcariously.
Hell yeah.
I'm Adam. I'm one of your hosts for this show. Sitting next to me on the left is...
Hi, I'm Andrea Joy.
In Tack's normal seat. And sitting on the lady chaise...
I thought we went in that order because it was like you're in charge and I'm second. It's just how we sit.
Do you want to start over, Tack?
No.
So this isn't a Knights of the Round Table, huh? You're in charge, you say.
No, I'm not in charge.
No,
Adam's in charge.
No, let your white male aggression go ahead. Oh, that's all right. The woman and the brown person will continue to be oppressed. That's okay, Ginger.
Whoa.
Oh, goddamn firecracker.
Come on, Tack. Do I need a whip around here to keep you in order?
Huh?
Do I need a whip to keep you?
Hey, guys, I'm Jay Alvarez fighting for the little guy.
And fourth.
And I'm Tack.
Oh.
I'm just kidding, Jay.
Well, hey, thanks for tuning in to us this week. We appreciate it. We had one hell of a week last week with our partner podcast, The Twisted 10, as well as our other partner podcast. That's the You're 40 Now What podcast. We'll talk about that maybe a little bit. That's Tack and Ron's other little project they're working on.
Indeed.
But we had Dan Cummins last week, and we kind of know what it feels like to be real podcasters now. Our numbers...
I still haven't stopped climaxing.
Yeah,
that was the night... I know you were not here, Tack, but that was the night where... we were telling Jay to hide his erection from the camera.
Oh, yeah. It was impressive, too. Mighty was that erection.
that was a good episode. I enjoyed it, though.
Yeah, it was
listening
fun.
to it.
He'll be here in June. He's going to come down and sit in studio with us. He's also possibly going to give Ray Brito on his podcast a little bit of an interview option. So it should work out for good for everybody. And he had a lot of fun with us, and he's looking forward to coming down. So we'll support him. And once the tickets are available at the Improv, go see him. We'll put some plugs out there for people to go check out his show. Hey, we got a lot of new listeners out of that. So if you're listening to us from the links that led to one another from the Dan Cummins episode on the Twisted 10, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Check out our social media. So go to our Facebook page. That's kind of our main place where we do a lot of our event coordination, put pictures, do shit like that. And that's facebook.com/livingpodcariously. Also, facebook.com/thetwisted10 is the other one. You're 40 Now What? They'll all be in the show notes. You'll be able to see them all in there. Check out our Twitter account. That's at Podcarious. We don't really do a whole lot on it, but we'll start adding some more commentary to it.
We're getting better.
And then, of course, if you want to email the show and participate and contribute and give Andrea questions for the Diary, send them to show@livingpodcariously. So there's some of our social media. Do we have any other social media we need to plug this week, Tack?
Yes.
You like that?
We have a...
I toss it up.
Nice
you
segue.
knock it out of the park.
Right. We just started up the YouTube channel.
Woohoo!
So that's all up and running now. It's actually Dichotomy Media is the name of the channel. And then from there, you'll see all the playlists separated from Living Podcariously, Twisted 10, and Your 40 Now What.
And so you guys know, we never really talked about Dichotomy Media. That's just our parent. That's us. That's nobody else. That's not like we're not like part of a network that's, owns us. That's our media incorporation title. And then our shows just simply fall under that media incorporation. So that's all that is. So
yep. So that's up and running. So yeah.
Yeah, I like it. All the videos are up there too. So they've taken all of our episodes with a Tack did it where it took the screenshot of the episode cover. And then that's the cover on YouTube, and then it's a video as long as the show is. So,
yep.
Oh, very cool.
I can't hear.
Turn it up.
No, when I turn it up, it's all just.
Really?
Yeah, and it pops, and I can't hear Tack at all.
Did you try a different?
It could be the same problem I was having last week with my earbuds.
Did you try a different hole?
Wow, that's night and day.
And one other plug I want to give before we actually start, the Burn It Down show with one of the hosts is named Jay Flo, is going to be providing us music for this week to use. They'll be coming in studio in the near future, and likewise, we might have a chance to go over there with them. They're East Coast podcasters as well, so Orlando kind of has the lockdown on the podcast mecca, as it seems. There's, Jesus Christ, a ton of shows that broadcast out of Orlando, but Jay Flo and the Burn It Down cast are right here on the island, I'm pretty sure. I think they live right up the road from us. So, I mean, Cocoa Beach, smoke and mirrors. Cool. So, Jason or Jay Flo, appreciate it. And these beats are pretty good. And we take a wide variety of music from local musicians, everything from techno and what we had last week, which was a little bit of what the fuck was it called, Dak?
DJ Addicts,
but it was the
hardcore.
name. No, it's not hardcore. Hard style. Jesus Christ, that was hard to remember. Yeah, DJ Addicts with a little bit of hard style last week. So this week it's a mix of a little bit of electronic and rap. So hopefully you guys will like it. I've already listened to them all. They're fucking fantastic.
Cool. All right.
Can we throw you the beach ball again?
Yeah, throw it back to me. All right, cool. All right. So since we're on that topic still of social media or media altogether, I wanted to take this time because I'm always pushing the subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes.
Yeah.
And so I want to encourage people to do that. So I want to also reward the ones that already have.
Oh, you're giving a reward?
Well, give me a shot.
Wait a minute. I did one. Hang on.
Yeah,
do I get something?
I see that. Cool.
Okay.
Nice to do your own rating. Why'd you only give us 3 stars?
Yeah, because it was crap production quality.
I also did one too. So, but I think that was before I was on the show. Let's see here. So, anywho, all the way back to November of 2015.
Oh,
yeah. It's from, I'm going to butcher this name. I'm guessing Jiharo.
Jihad? God damn it! We have jihadists using our. That's what happened. They started using our podcast as a forum.
Holla, 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 holla.
Great.
It says praise Allah. No. It's Gijairo.
Oh, yeah, I know that name.
Yaharo.
Okay.
Yaharo.
Giharo.
How did I roll my tongue so well?
Anyway, Giharo says, these guys have great banter, fun premise, and excellent sound. If you want to have fun listening to crazy jokes, check these guys out. 5 stars.
That is Tack's second account that he uses.
Let's see here. This one's from December 2015. It says Perkins B52.
Let's skip that one, Tack.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let's.
Okay.
It's 5 stars. Great. Woohoo! All right, move to the next one.
Okay.
I know that is.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one. This is from Fish Pepper 8.
Oh, we know who that is.
I know.
That's our boy Ron.
5 stars. Love these guys and girls. I look forward to every show. Keep them coming.
I look forward.
I look forward to every show. What?
I thought you said
Oh,
lick forward.
No. Keep them coming. So rare to get such great comedy every episode out of this type of podcast.
Oh, shucks. Thanks, Ron.
Let me ask a question that inquiring minds all over the podcast world want to know. What's up with the Perkins?
I think we're going to cut that out, aren't we?
Yeah. No. I'll leave it in. It's fine. That was it was a girl I dated back in just prior to meeting Andrea.
Like a week before.
And she gave us a 5-star review. So hey, thanks.
We'll
leave it at that. That'll be about all we need.
Yeah, that's fair.
This next comes
only because Andrea's shooting daggers at me right now.
No. There's has nothing to do with Andrew. There's just some history there that I'd rather not get into.
Stalkerish.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not just being a jealous girlfriend saying that. Like, for real.
Oh, what a tangled web we have.
This next one is from December 2015. It's from Second Class Cinema.
Oh, all right. I know who that is. I think that's Cinema Crespedit. No, it's not him. Well, anyway.
Can we at least pretend we don't know who these people are?
Oh, cool.
Hey, yeah, look. Hey, thanks, Mom.
I mean, I know First Class Cinema, but I don't know Second Class.
They said, really enjoy listening to these hosts and guests berate each other and discuss current topics. Sound quality is good, too. Woohoo! Yeah. So I'm going to read one more.
All right.
The title of, or the subject of this one is Love the Show.
Nice.
5 stars. March 2016. It's from Andrea Cupcake.
I wonder who that could possibly be.
Can't get enough of Adam and Tack. Okay, mostly Adam. Smiley face.
Oh.
And there's a few more on here too, but I just want to encourage the listeners. Please go subscribe, rate, and review to the show. It helps us out with numbers. And
so that's only through iTunes, right? There's no real Google Play version of this,
Google Play
right?
doesn't allow you to leave comments, I don't think.
It's crazy.
It's just subscribing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If they want to leave comments, not that it's going to help us on iTunes, but they can also go to the Lipson page or, livingpodcariously.com.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot to plug that during our social media. Yeah, so livingpodcariously.com is now up. You can go there to listen to every single episode all the way back to our first one.
I think you can comment too.
Yeah, there's a contact us section, and when you click it, it's this little form you fill out, and it sends us an email to show@livingpodcariously. So you can either email us or just go on our website and fill out that little form.
Also on YouTube, if you go back and listen to the episodes there, you're able to comment on the videos down there.
Indeed.
That's a good point. We need to make the cover of our next episode be like some boobs or something. So Andrew, you need a pose for a picture. We need some boobs on it. Okay. Because now they're on YouTube, so the episodes always get clicked more if there's sexuality in them. So
yeah,
I'm just saying.
Clickbait.
Yeah.
Exactly. But that's literally what we want.
Yeah. That's all I have on that topic. Do you want to take a break?
Oh, yeah. Let's take a break. We've actually, Xavier's going to be up here for the Twisted 10, but he might stop in for the Living Podcariously cast with us a little bit tonight and sit in on the show. So, check out a little bit of Jay Flow from the Burn It Down Show podcast.
Ooh, yeah, I like a fight. Spit with you, so dick. Ooh, yeah, me like. Been in the backseat, many heights, so I see the devil smiling, trying to entice me. The devil don't know I'm no angel tonight. See, I'ma beat it up like the bitch stole my Nikes, and I'ma eat it up like cherry pie with icing. Seal it with a kiss, don't this sound inviting? Leave so soaked from dirty words I'm writing. Hit you with a bolt, see shaking from lightning. Legs twitching.
Village Idiot Pub. You locals know about it. You guys from out of town have to check them out.
Village Idiot Pub is now a proud sponsor with Living Podcariously and the Twisted 10 podcasts.
It's more than just about commercials, though. The cast here will be taking our show on the road to Village Idiot to record some episodes as well as hold events. They have over 30 beers on tap, including ciders and Hefeweizen, my favorite, as well as hundreds of bottle choices.
Adam, you forgot my favorite, all the delicious wine. So get your friends together and enjoy the board games, puzzles, and the giant Jenga.
Let the owner, Jason, as well as the rest of the staff there, take excellent care of your beer drinking needs.
Mention either one of our shows to the staff and get 10% off your tab.
Tuesday is open mic, Wednesday is trivia, Thursday is karaoke, Friday and Saturday night are live music.
Visit them at 4 Harrison Street, Suite 103, Cocoa, Florida, or Village Idiot Pub on Facebook. And don't forget, they are a dog-friendly location, so bring your friends, family, and fur babies.
Do you really think you're better off?
If you're better off alone, then please please just go. I ain't fighting every day. I can do that on my own. If you can't see the good that I've shown, keep it moving while we doing. This is not hard. Perfect is perfect.
And we're back.
That's a really good idea, guys. Having like when we come back from breaks to say something like that.
No,
We
no,
just did
that's
it
going to be
already.
the one time we do that. No.
You're just gonna have to use that every time.
Done. Now that was a little bit of J Flow you heard during the break. So I love that music. I dig it. I'll have to actually play it in studio for you guys so you can hear it because we don't actually listen to.
Well,
you know what I mean.
I'll hear it
Smoke
on the
and
show.
mirrors.
So as of our listeners listening to this, I've already heard it.
Smoke and mirrors.
So. Okay, so are you guys familiar? Crap, I did the homework already. Familiar with Annabelle?
Searching Google for podcast topic? I'm just kidding.
Annabelle,
The cow?
the cow. That's right. No.
Is that like the cheese where you peel the label off? That's Annabelle cheese?
I think. Or is it Clarabelle? Lulubelle?
I wonder
That's
what,
Lulabelle, I think. Why is this the
Lulabelle?
conversation we're
I
you
don't
can
know.
milk a cow and turn that into cheese. Could you milk a kangaroo and turn that into cheese?
No,
have
it's a baby
nipples.
kangaroo.
I have
Well, you can milk anything with
milk me.
nipples. Yeah.
Fokker, can you milk anything? Milk the cat.
I have nipples.
Cat
Milk
cheese.
me.
Cat cheese.
Anywho, are you familiar with Annabelle,
No.
the doll?
She's scary and she kills you?
Yeah, if you're familiar, just the picture. Everybody knows it's from The Conjuring.
I've seen the picture before, but I don't remember anything about it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What? It's a The Conjuring. They had two Conjurings, I think. Conjuring 1, Conjuring 2, and then Annabelle was the prequel.
Thanks for saying Conjuring 1 and Conjuring 2.
Well, it could have been a different name. So,
Oh, yeah. All right.
And it's like Annabelle. They had to do a prequel because she was kind of badass. It's basically like a killer doll kind of a
Chucky?
thing. Kinda, but not as animated. So
Creepier.
yeah, a little creepier because she doesn't really move that much or at all.
Well, she's not very effective of a killer then.
Well, she's also accompanied by a demon, I think, too. Anywho, the stories are based off of an actual doll that looks nothing like that, by the way. Actually, it's a Raggedy Ann doll that supposedly is cursed or will kill you or whatever. This thing is actually kept like in a museum, I forget where, in this locked case with a cross on it, and nobody's supposed to touch it. I think it's
Someone opened
Oh,
it.
it's in the keys. That's where it's at. What
Did somebody open it?
are you talking about? Oh, the whole point of my story is
Oh, yeah.
they there was a live Facebook feed, and there was this group of, I think, paranormal investigators. I don't know, but they had to move her from one case,
also known
to
as
the
phonies,
next.
but go ahead.
They had to move her from one case to the next. So you get to watch it live. There's both cases were identical. I don't know why they moved it. I missed that part of the story, but it was like so dramatic. Like, first of all, they kept it dark in the room, and then of course they played creepy music behind it the whole time. And then before this, they had a guy come and like bless it and like pour holy water and stuff.
Yes.
And of course, people were watching it live, going,
Yeah.
dolls could kill him because they had to take her out, and it was so dramatic and slow, and then held like two hands at all times. I have the doll. I'm moving the doll, and then it's like so ridiculous and over the top and just dramatic.
Huh.
And of course, nothing happened because it's a doll.
Well, because it's fake, yeah. It's
It's a doll.
completely phony and
And
made
if
up.
they're that
Because the
concerned-
demon got out while they moved
I
it,
don't
and now
know.
the demon's out in the world.
What I would do is I would pull Chucky style and just hold this thing down and force it to do something. Or you set it on fire, like she did
Yeah,
in Child's
exactly.
Play. Like, I would totally do that.
Of course, that depends on how many people come to that museum to see that stupid doll because of the superstition that they believe in.
And then
Right.
doing this whole thing live on Facebook made it draw more attention to this doll again. So
There are
now
people
more
that-
people are going to want to go see it.
There are people that are absolutely, fascinated with the paranormal,
I'm fascinated with paranormal, but I come from a skeptic's point of view.
a logical point of view, right? You want to
Right.
apply logic to everything that you see.
Yeah,
and-
science. I got to see
Yeah.
the science behind it for it to work.
Aliens.
Well, that was one of the top 10 Twisted 10s that we have, is that somebody would pay to, or had an ongoing, debt that they would, or amount that they would pay any psychic in the world. Was it a magician or somebody? Somebody did something on that. You know what?
It was,
I'm completely plugging Time Suck. That was from the Time Suck, God damn it, from the Time Suck episode that
Yeah.
Dan Cummins did. on Houdini. So that never mind. That's what that is. Houdini had that running.
Yeah,
for a long
Houdini
time.
did for like psychics and things like that. But then there was also another guy. God, I can't remember his name. He's old now if he's even still alive. But he offered $1 million for anybody who can prove any kind of paranormal like powers
or
whatever.
proof after life or anything like that.
Anything like that.
Man, my voice is shot, just fucking gone.
I like how you bring up that life after death, because there was a meme I saw earlier today, and it said, we're here to discuss life after death. Here to discuss it with me, 3 dead guys.
That's funny.
Okay, so that's all I have on that topic. Unless you guys have questions or comments.
No, I don't know if I would ever want to be. So as a kid, I was afraid of things that were like under the bed, mostly because I saw the movie Gremlins. But as I grew up and rationality kicked in for me, I wasn't afraid of the dark or, of anything that was paranormal that could possibly pop out, because I just lost belief in that kind of stuff. However, if a spider scurries in front of me, I am still screaming and hopping up on top of some furniture.
What if it was a ghost spider?
Ooh.
I don't know.
Thousands.
I'm trying to think of a pun for
ghost
that, but
spiders.
Is that like a ghost pepper? It's just a really spicy spider.
If you eat it, yes, definitely.
we're going to name it capsaicin.
No, my only question, with that YouTube video, did you see how many like people were actually viewing it at the time?
The what?
The live video.
How many
Okay.
likes?
Yeah.
No, I didn't look.
Because it doesn't seem like many people watched Annabelle either, because while you were going that, I looked up the movie. It's got like a 24% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is probably why none of us have any idea what you're talking about.
I'm really shocked
You know
that
what?
you don't know what
I
it
do
is.
know.
I know.
I did see the count, by the way, on your video, because when you talked about it in pre-show, I looked it up, and it was 666 viewers. Jay.
Yeah, that's probably more people than actually watched Annabelle in the movie.
No, I
okay.
mean...
Yeah, it was 6. Yeah, I get it. It's a religious joke. I get it.
I'll leave the jokes to you, Jay.
Do you guys know who Roberto Esquivel Cabrera? Let's just go with
Is he my
Roberto
father?
Cabrera.
Roberto Esquivel Cabrera.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Who did that thing
Yes.
Yeah,
And that
he had a
place.
mom, and
in that 1 year?
and he did it for dad.
This guy cured cancer. Watch, we're all assholes. We're not knowing who he is.
No, he did not. Definitely didn't cure cancer.
Yeah, because the CIA would have taken him out. You can't take out the medical field like
Is
that.
he famous for something, Tack? Is that where we're going? Is he like a...
Yes, I'm just.
Do you want us to take guesses?
Ooh, and this could be fun.
Oh, this is going to get racist real quick. He invented the fastest lawnmower in the world.
He is the guy that owned the donkey of Juan Valdez.
He is the guy who patented a new hedge trimmer.
He won the lottery.
He... I can't think of anything.
He's the face on top of Tio Picante sauce.
Okay, so
He owns Taco Bell.
No, that's a white guy.
Roberto
Is it really?
Cabrera is 54. He lives in Saltillo, Mexico. And he has the world's largest penis.
Oh, yeah, I do know who this is.
Well done.
Saw him.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
Any guesses on how long it is?
Yeah, I know the story. I know. I don't
So
know,
do you know?
all the details, but I know how long it is. Yeah,
You don't remember?
it's also 2.5 pounds.
Wait, is this a guy that has to wrap a sock? Like, wears
Yep.
a sock around
Yes.
it? Oh, yeah, I have seen
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Yes.
So it's any guesses, Andrew?
Well, I remember seeing it, but I can't remember.
Whatever it is, it's going to sound tiny because
Was-
Mexicans use the metric system, so
It's like 18 inches, isn't it?
Yeah, 18.9 inches.
Yeah.
which is just a little over 30 centimeters.
That's
yeah.
ridiculous.
So he did this by stretching. He's been stretching for years and years and years. He's 54.
like calisthenics, or are we talking stretching his dick?
He would hang weights.
Stretching it.
He would hang weights?
Yeah.
But why? No woman wants that. There's not a woman on this earth that looks at that and says, "Yum."
No.
Actually, I'd be willing to bet there's some pretty fucked up women out there. They would probably be interested in
No,
that.
no one well,
A normal person?
no one well adjusted.
That's
no.
true.
He wouldn't be able to control it.
Can he maintain an erection
Can-
without
yeah.
I don't
fainting?
know.
Like,
Tack's
Like, I don't like-
how about I
That's
read
too
the
much
story?
blood.
Well, like, I don't like how he wraps it. He wraps this thing all the time.
Do you want to go show him how to properly wrap it? He's doing it wrong.
I'll tell you how to wrap a penis. Okay. Okay. No, like,
More like a swaddle.
what is he?
he wraps his penis individually, separately from, like, it's just wrapped. It looks weird. Why? I want to see it unwrapped. Like, because I don't believe it. Like, I'm not saying it. For all we know, he could have like 30 pounds of wrap over a like a 6-inch dick.
Well, I'm assuming a doctor has seen it if it's actually in the World Book.
Right. But why can't we see it?
Because it's nudity?
Yeah, but I don't know if you're aware, Andrew, but there's actually sites that allow it.
No.
I know.
No, but it's
Sorry.
If,
Not in this house, I don't think.
No, no, it doesn't work in this house.
I didn't think
It's
so.
everywhere outside this house, in most places.
Well, I mean, there's a good chance he's probably Catholic and it violates a lot of religious views.
He does say that he does want to do porn, so
Oh well, then I got.
Well,
nothing.
then we'll be seeing it soon.
I would think so.
But just not in this house.
Brazers.
No, you can't in this house. That's
Roberto
what's
Well, we
Esquivel
can just
coming
order it, I
soon.
think.
weird. Yeah. So,
That deserved more of a joke, but I was drinking. Sorry
Yeah.
about that.
so I mean, he made this thing by stretching it out, which I don't like that because it's probably really fucked up looking.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's probably looks
That's
awful.
why he wraps it.
Does part of
Ugh.
you kind of want to go hang a fishing weight from your dick tonight?
No.
Just saying.
No,
I
there's
don't,
not.
I don't
want
want to deal with that shit.
No, Adam, don't.
That thing.
No, me
hangs
neither.
down.
I was just asking. I mean, what the fuck?
I can't take
Adam,
anymore.
stop it! No,
That is enough.
put the weights down.
I did have a funny story of a roommate of mine when I was like 19, living in Cape Canaveral. His name was Teddy. Awesome guy. And really like outgoing guy, older than me. At the time, he was probably 35. Maybe a little bit younger, but about that age. And he would often go off for days and then come back to the apartment like just days later. I'd have no idea where he's been. And he just, not his dad, but he just does that. Well, I'm sitting on the couch playing PlayStation 2 back in the day. And here comes Teddy walking in. And he comes up with a shit-eating, I'm drunk grin on his face. I'm like, what the fuck's going on, man? He goes, guess what I got done? I'm like, what? And he, like, dangles his balls, and all you hear is a bell ringing. So he got a piercing with a little bell on it. I didn't look at it.
Why not?
I don't want to see that.
I do.
I would.
I know you would.
Well, I mean,
Tack.
just for the... Where exactly did he have the bell?
It was a Prince Albert, so through the shaft.
Yeah, how big was the bell?
You don't have any interest in that.
12 gauge.
Did you see the bell? How big the bell was on it?
Did I see the bell in his
What
bell end?
color was the
I don't
bell?
know. I don't.
You bell end.
These are all questions you would want to know.
I
Yes.
want to know.
So if a
Can you
listener
ask?
has a picture of themselves with a Prince Albert, send it to show at livingpodcariously.com via Andrea.
What?
I would say
That was
just
with
attention,
the
Andrea.
bell.
I would say let's just look it up now, but we can't look up porn in this house.
No, yeah, it doesn't work.
So it doesn't work here.
The internet tubes don't get that here.
I know it's
Well,
weird.
since we're talking about giant dicks, you guys know what president had the largest penis, supposedly?
I've heard this before.
Yeah.
We know it's not Clinton.
I
This
think
is
it
one
was
of those
like-
things I came researching. When I ended up when I was researching the top 10 strange presidential facts.
Yeah, that was.
Isn't
Yeah,
it like isn't
Teddy.
it a toss up between like Lincoln and somebody?
Let's say Teddy Roosevelt. So I'd
No,
probably go with.
not Teddy Roosevelt. I mean,
Oh,
there's no
Lincoln had gigantism, so he would probably have a monster hog.
Gigantic.
Well, yeah, and see, well, no one. Here's the thing: it's not an official thing. No one actually.
Right.
I don't think there's a doctor that has
Can you
that
imagine?
job.
Can you imagine somebody sitting at the table of
Measuring
Abraham
the
Lincoln saying,
president.
"Sir, in 200 years, they're gonna want to know."
Yeah, I don't think that's a stat that they keep for the president.
They should, by golly.
But by far, there was one president who talked about his manlyhood more than any other president.
Tallywhacker.
No,
think
that's
that
not
was
the word.
often-
That's not the word he
That's
used.
not the word. Okay, that's I think
Anybody else?
Johnson.
Yep, that's right. Lyndon B.
Johnson talks about his Johnson.
Johnson
Oh!
would pull his dick out to
Lyndon B. Johnson had the biggest Johnson since Johnson's that ever Johnson.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
there was there's a quote that was actually made famous before he became president. It said audio surfaced of Johnson demanding that a tailor alter his pants so that they could accommodate his balls, which dropped down near, in Johnson's word, his bunghole.
Yeah, he used to like pull his dick out for whoever. He didn't give a fuck.
Isn't there audio of him being recorded? Because I think one of the other podcasts I listened to played some of that audio a long time ago. Because now that you're saying that, I almost remember him talking to a tailor on a phone call, and it was recorded and released.
Johnson.
Well, if we find it, we'll insert it in. But I'm pretty
I-
sure it's there.
I was I kept reading. I didn't see this when I was researching, but I just found it now. Johnson apparently had a little bit of a sense of humor about this. If a colleague came into the Capitol bathroom as he was finishing at the urinal, he would sometimes swing around still holding his member, which he liked to call Jumbo, hooting once.
Yep. Yeah. I remember that.
Hooting once. Have you ever seen anything as big as this? And shaking it in almost a brandishing manner as he began discoursing about some pending legislation.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. It's pretty badass.
That's a U.S. president, and we're worried about Trump. This guy's literally swinging his dick around the White House. You ever seen Jumbo?
Clinton used to do that too. All right.
Not a
Is
funny.
it time to take a break?
Yeah, let's take another
Is
break.
it?
Yeah,
Okay.
our friends are about to show up anyway, so we'll take a break,
okay.
bring them in studio, and then we'll come back. So check out some more J Flow.
Open your eyes, enjoy the sunrise. Still go till I die. Big cold and gray skies. Wait for one time. Under the sunshine. When your words are like bullets, it's bullshit I deny. No longer will be foolish. The stupid is behind. Moving with the music, engaged with my mind. This is how we do it, but doing it all rhymes. Never fold, we hold the front line.
Hey, it's Adam. If you enjoyed the content or the cast of Living Podcariously, be sure to check out the other show we produce. It's called The Twisted 10. Each week, a host or a guest host takes over the show and brings their own unique and original top 10 list to the show. Here's a few examples. Top 10 crazy religious practices. Top 10 sexual fetishes. Twisted Guinness World Records. Top 10 possible human extinction events. And my personal favorite, top 10 best or worst infomercial products. As you can see, the content is all over the place for the show. However, it is a lot of fun to produce, and we hope you like it. As always, thanks for listening.
For something out there, out of reach, couldn't stop you, couldn't hold you back. You were so real, so real. When the words are like
And we're back.
Oh, God, what are we doing? No, I don't like this at all.
Hey, we want to introduce onto the show listeners of our podcast, actually, which is kind of cool to get some folks that are not friends of friends or, mutual connections or something like that. This is just a pure listener.
What Adam's
Or
saying is that
serial killer.
Yeah, what Adam's saying is that he loves to invite perfect strangers into his home. So
Absolutely.
anytime you see a Craigslist ad, just go ahead and answer it. Come on by, guys.
Well, it's perfect. It sets up Xavier and his fiancée,
Oh,
Katie.
okay. So you guys
so
can...
they allegedly claim their names are.
Yeah, that sounds like fake names to me.
Oh, wait, we got to turn you up.
So you guys can see them too. Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I thought it was just me. They were just sitting over there staring at us.
That one up.
They've actually been there the whole show. I don't know if you...
But yeah, Xavier and Katie, thank you very much for coming up tonight. We appreciate it.
Not a problem, absolutely.
Xavier is going to be hosting the Twisted 10 for us tonight, guys. So
Oh, boy.
little surprise. That's our guest host for that show tonight.
Is that normally my turn? Is that
No, we're on me. We're still on me.
Okay, good.
But you see what I'm doing? I keep finding guest hosts to come in and
He
host the
keeps
show.
prolonging this thing, man.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I think if we get enough requests, we might eventually go to one of the normal hosts, guest host, normal host, guest host. So you'd be up every 8 weeks in that way, in that
Yeah,
rotation.
That'd be
So.
awesome.
All right,
I
but
haven't done one
anyway.
in a long time though, so I'm way overdue.
But anyway, Xavier's going to join us for the rest of the show for Leaving Podcariously,
All
and then
right.
tune in for Twisted 10.
Coolio.
all right.
Yay.
That's it.
That's,
That's a
Jay's-
Does anyone know what
segue.
time it is?
That's Jay's.
Segue.
Oh, I thought we were doing
Are we doing?
numbers.
Is it Jay's segment?
Oh, is that? Oh, is this how we're doing it?
Oh, that's
All right.
You just?
That's what you said. You said you wanted to go first.
I can edit that stuff out. Too,
Unleash
so.
the Shenaniganry.
Unleash the Shenaniganry.
What is this? What's going on?
this is new.
You're here for
Segments.
Xavier. You're here for a brand new segment tonight that Jay's bringing us. So
So Unleash the Shenaniganry with Jay. This is going to be my weekly rant. I will scour the internet as a guardian of the internet that I am, looking for something that just, piques my interest, pisses me off, whatever the case may be, and we're going to talk about it. So this week, it's going to be very local. There's a certain mattress company of whom shall remain nameless that has this commercial that's been coming up all over local television. It's got local YouTube ads, and they're selling mattresses. Now, that's perfectly fine, because if there's anything we need, it's another mattress store. There's so many homeless people. I don't know why we keep selling mattresses in the first place. But this particular company, it's a mattress warehouse. That's what they are. And they have this commercial where it's this guy yelling. It's kind of like the Family Automart. Remember that commercial?
Oh, yeah.
Like, we're wheeling at a wheeling, woohoo! So this guy yells at you. He starts the commercial yelling at you. So already you're being berated. It's like, come down to whatever Mattress Warehouse, and then there's a loud trunk that comes up immediately after that. Now here's my beef with this person. I like to leave my TV on while I'm asleep. And at 3 o'clock in the morning, I don't like to be waking up with, come down to whatever Mattress Warehouse.
God.
Fuck you for thinking that's okay. Okay, listen, if you were a person coming into my room while I was asleep and you blew an air horn, I would be well within my rights to beat you to within an inch of your life. If you had to crawl out of my room, I was justified. But you think it's okay because you're going to come into my room on my television where you know I can't do anything and blow an air horn? Fuck you in all your holes. No. And then you're going to, the balls you have to then try to sell me a mattress like that's the problem I'm having with sleeping now in the first place. Yeah, that's what it is. My mattress is a piece of crap. And the worst part on them is by the time I come to and find out I'm not under attack in my own room, all I hear is the address. Come down and see us on the corner of Babcock and Babcock. Oh, I'm on my fucking way, and I'm bringing my poorly potty-trained child with me, and we're sampling all the goddamn mattresses. Where you at again? Right here on Babcock and Babcock. Oh, I'm fucking coming. Who thought this was okay? What public relations ad agency thought, hey, I know, let's do the most annoying fucking thing we can do on television, short of putting a crying baby on your TV, and then try to sell you a mattress? Why did anyone think that's okay? And I'm tired of these fucking commercials coming into my home and dictating the entertainment that I choose to ignore. All right? I want to... So yeah, that's my rant, folks. If you own a small local business, guys, here's the pro tip: don't give me an annoying goddamn commercial. Because yeah, I'm gonna remember you, but I'm not gonna remember you for the reason you want me to. You think I'm buying a mattress from them anytime soon? No, I'm going to Mattress Giant like the other homeless people. I'm gonna put down a deposit for something I can't afford. It's probably gonna end up getting repoed after my son pees on it 4 or 5 times. But that's what I'm gonna do because I'm a goddamn American. What do you guys think?
You're proud to be
Jay Alvarez, everybody.
That's your Shenaniganry for the week, folks.
I personally love that segment. That is, I think you're going to use that as a therapeutic outlet each week, aren't you?
Fuck therapists. Next week's Shenaniganry.
Oh, I like it. Oh, my cheeks are fucking hurting, man.
That's almost
good.
as bad as the wee wee pig.
Yeah, you guys have any commercials that have ever just pissed you off for existing?
Yeah, there was this one
Masterpass.
There was this one Safe and Sound commercial back in the day. No, I'm just kidding.
It's safe and sound.
It's a commercial I did,
Starring
Xavier.
Adam
No big
Poston.
deal.
Hey,
No,
I
no,
think
I'm
the
just
worst commercials that have ever been done that just absolutely get to your heart are the ones for the Humane Society. They're absolutely
Oh, you know what? No, you're talking about the
Sarah
ASPCA
McLachlan.
I have to
ones.
change the channel
Sarah
every time it comes on. Every time.
What's the song?
In the
Arms of an angel.
There you go.
Listen, and you know who we have?
NBC.
You know who we have to thank for all of that, right? Michael Vick.
Obama.
If Michael Vick
Thanks,
didn't,
Obama. I
if
like
Michael
your-
Vick didn't start killing all those dogs, Sarah McLachlan would have never had a comeback. All right, that's how that happened.
You know, it really fucked me up because when I was like 19, I used to have the Sarah McLachlan CD played in my little sound system in my apartment.
And we call Tack the effeminate one.
And well, hang on, that's when I had girls. When I had girls over,
Hey.
Yeah,
because it was
okay, yeah.
it was showing them the more sensitive side of me.
Girlfriends, right? The loved you like a brother, like a big old teddy bear,
Yeah,
didn't they? Adam?
hey, I'm all right
Okay.
with it. Now to today, when I see a Sarah McLachlan ASPCA commercial, I get a boner. It's the weirdest. You see, I made an attempt and I got a laugh out of Jay, so I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with it.
Yeah, thank you.
Good job, Adam.
Good
I just
job.
love the-
Posting everybody.
That's my man.
I just love the idea of Adam masturbating to like pet torture porn. You know,
It happens all the time.
like even the Germans aren't okay with that. You know what I mean?
I choose to look away.
I'm sorry, Oliver. I'm sorry about the life you have to live.
Hey, Jay.
What's up, Tack?
It's game time. Yay!
God,
So I have a different game for us this week. This one is actually, it's a game I bought. It's called Utter Nonsense.
utter nonsense.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. And just to go quickly through rules, this is a lot like Cards Against Humanity. So you're going to have someone be like the nonsense judge per round, just like Cards Against Humanity.
Are we going like 17 rounds again? Just
Like
kidding.
last time.
I'm kidding.
There's no nonsense judge in Cards Against Humanity. is there?
Well, it's,
Well, there's the person who
judge.
gets all the cards. The
this
judge.
game's called Utter Nonsense.
Yeah,
so
it's
therefore-
the judge for each round because it changes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll be the judge the first round. Just so
Well,
you guys
how are we going to do
Yeah,
it?
how
Are
are
we
we
going to like
supposed
just
to do
yell
this?
words at you? I mean,
No, I'm going to hand you cards.
oh, we're going to get
Oh,
cards.
so we should have
Yeah,
probably had the cards dealt by this time.
This is what I'm trying to get these out of here. This is the
He's taking his pants off for the listeners.
No, you know what? No. Don't be a fool. Okay,
As soon
no,
as I
it's
get
a
this
it's a
out.
child-proof container, and Tech's struggling with it ever so valiantly though.
All right, sorry. It's my angle. Okay, everybody needs 7
Is that
cards.
what you told Holly the first night?
I'll pass him.
Really,
All
I
right,
can- I
so
can go longer.
I'm just going to do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7. Oh,
How many players do you want in this one? Do you want our guests? Did you do enough for the guests as
everybody
well?
can play.
All right, cool.
Everybody skate.
All skate. It's an all skate. Andrew just called an all skate.
No. You can play too.
And I feel old as shit
You don't have
for
to get on
knowing.
mic if you don't want to. You can play though. All right.
All right, that's it. And then, oh, Tech, you get cards too? Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
Do I get to look at these?
yes. Just like Cards Against Humanity. Look at your cards. Sorry.
Well, they're
Look at your
long.
cards and check them out. Get familiar with them. And instead of drawing like in Cards Against Humanity, look at what's the other card. The other card's usually the first part of a phrase. So the way this game is played is we draw one of the yellow cards. I forget what they're called.
I was still reading
Doesn't
my
matter.
other cards.
So this card over here, all it says is an accent. So for instance, this card says redneck. So you have to hand me the best phrase that would sound the best using a
Done.
redneck accent.
Ready? Is this actually a real round? Because I'm not
He's-
wasting.
it, man.
He's
We're
explaining how it
I'm
works,
not
man.
reading.
During the game though, I'm not like we're not doing like a test round. This is a real game.
This is it,
now.
man.
All
We're
right.
going.
Wait, I haven't even read my cards.
Okay, read your
Well,
card.
read your cards.
Okay.
All right, so what? It's the best card that would be read in a redneck accent.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
got it.
Can somebody mix up the cards for me before I don't, so I don't know whose is whose?
Oh, I'm winning with that one, Tack. I know you. I know the card. I know the accent. I'm winning. No
Hey,
question.
I don't know about that. I think I got you.
Go. So have you guys played Cards Against Humanity before?
I have not.
No? Oh, it's so much fun. You know, you could play Cards Against Humanity at Village Idiot Pub in Cocoa Village.
Oh,
Is that a cheesy enough plug for it?
I'm all down with that.
Along
They-
with
Cool.
the giant Jenga.
Yeah, we played Giant Jenga there before. That's
played Giant Jenga.
loud. And we're just waiting on Andrea's.
So are you actually going to read these in a redneck accent?
Yes.
Tech?
And
Yeah.
they all
I
should
like
be,
it.
All should be done that way. You're gonna have a little bit of a challenge.
When it's my turn, please let me get Frenchman.
all right, I'm gonna mix them up so I don't know whose card's who. So
All
I'm
right.
unbiased. Okay. So
At least he admits to being biased. It's the first time Tech's ever admitted to being bi.
all right. So these are the cards I received. First one says in a redneck accent, "Can I interest the group in an aggressive banana eating contest with lots of eye contact?" Next one is, "I haven't been bothered by Jehovah's Witnesses since they found me on the front porch slathered in Vaseline, aggressively operating my lazy boy." Next card says, "I really wish my daughter didn't mention her ability to suck a hard-boiled egg through a garden hose as her fun fact during her freshman orientation."
Oh, Paul.
And the last one says, "My beard is quite versatile. It can seek out obscure bands and craft breweries, then post about them on Reddit."
I love the idea of some like podunk kid from like some podunk town in Tennessee moving to Brooklyn and becoming a hipster.
That would be funny. Yeah.
You want to help me fix my fixed gear bicycle?
All right, so I picked the winner. The winner, I think, is the "I really wish my daughter didn't mention her ability to suck her."
How can, Vaselined up in a lazy boy? Come on, that had to have been a
but-
close
No,
second.
No,
Your
but
card
the,
knows.
the fact that a redneck father would know that his daughter can suck a
That's a good
boiled egg
point.
through a garden hose. Yeah,
All
that's-
right, all right.
What do we normally do with these cards? Who gets what?
You put them back in the deck. You keep the reader
so she
card.
keeps the redneck.
Yeah.
Or yeah, the redneck card.
So that way you know how many points you have.
Okay.
And then she draws another one, and she now becomes the it person.
Are we just going through the cards we have? And then the
Yeah,
games are-
I guess so.
Yeah, once we're done, we're done. Yeah, that works.
Okay.
But you don't put in for the round. Obviously, you don't put in for the round that you're reading.
Here you go. You can take your own card or take
Yeah,
the top
correct.
card, whatever. All right.
A thespian?
A thespian.
Thespian. I'm a 5-star thespian, my lady.
Thespian.
You say that. You keep saying that. We'll see next week.
Auditioning for Mary Poppins.
You know they're remaking that.
Really?
Yeah, they are. It's a sequel to
No
Mary
shit.
Poppins. I can't remember who they cast, but I think it's Emily Blunt that they've casted as Mary Poppins. Yep.
That's cool.
So a thespian.
Yeah.
So
Oh, we
I
just turned it a
talk like
card.
an actor.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was going to say. Did she really overacted?
So
That's how I read it.
Yeah.
right.
That's what I
Okay.
figured.
There's mine. You have to mix them all up, though. You can't just pick mine right now to win.
I'm reading it right now to win. And this one's the winner, guys. It's right here. Oh, it was yours, Adam? That's awesome. I had no idea. All right, this one's Thespians. Ready?
Yep.
Silence as I try and hack into these encrypted accounts. It's a good thing celebrities don't know about two-factor authentication.
Nerd joke. Nerd joke.
I once spelunked in the great blue hole in Belize. I would spelunk all over the place if I could. God, I love spelunking.
Me too.
I fell asleep with a Winston in my hand, and when I woke up, the outhouse had burned straight down. Whoopsie daisy! It's so hot out here. I have alligators patrolling my swamp ass. I like the one where I fell asleep with the Winston in my hand and
Damn it. Swamp ass got the biggest laugh. Man.
Yeah, you're right. That absolutely would have won the redneck.
So who won that one? Xavier won that one?
Xavier won that one.
All right.
yeah.
So it's Andrea and Xavier. All right.
I fell asleep with Winston in my hand.
So you keep that card and keep track of your points. How many you get for the game?
Maybe it'd just be easier
All right,
if I
so-
just tell you what it is, so we don't have to pass the yellow cards around.
That's a really good idea.
okay.
Are you going to keep track of score?
Well, you can
Shit,
give
no.
the.
We have cards.
Just give the
Yeah,
card.
whoever has
Whoever
the
has
you're just
whoever
gonna
has
give
more
him a
yellow
card.
cards. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So Adam, it's you.
No, this is Xavier.
No. This
Dude.
goes in rotation. Andrea just happened to win on her. Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right.
it's your. It's on you.
So you got rap.
Fucking shit. You went and picked this out, didn't you?
No, I just picked it right off the
All
top.
right. So in the theme of rap.
Theme of rap.
All right.
I'm not rapping a present.
Andrea.
Okay.
God, where's J Flo when I need him? All right. Yeah. You guys got to give me the long ones. Really?
All right. Do you want a beat?
No. When I first came here, I was alarmed to see. Of course, this isn't that bad because I can just read it all monotone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you could just mumble them. Like most are
When I first came here, I was alarmed to see
Nitty
that
on the
numbers.
beat.
All right. When I first came here, I was alarmed to see the number of breasts hidden from view. I plan to liberate them all from their cotton prisons.
It sounds like some dude with a megaphone at an occupied demo.
Yeah, it's free. It's what do they call it? Where you just go up on stage? It's freeform talking.
Like slam poetry. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
It's spoken word.
Spoken word. Thank you.
That's-
I'm sorry, but my vagina can't accept an IOU from your tiny pecker.
I didn't get that. That's not fair.
That one's great.
That's not even fair.
It has been a very long time. What? I don't know why I got like. Sorry for
You
that.
went French there for a second.
It has been a very long time since I've taken a shower and not found clumps of hair surrounding my feet like mulch around a banyan tree. I don't know how to rap.
no.
Wait, this isn't your first time.
All of mine would be to the beat of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
It's been a long time.
It's been hard to adjust to the life outside of prison. I'm not sure if I can handle seeing my husband every day. I'm sorry, winner is by far an IOU from your tiny pecker.
Yeah.
That's Xavier again.
Xavier again?
No,
Oh
fair.
shit.
He cheated on the cards he got.
What do I do with it? Oh.
He somehow tricked
Give me
it
fucking
and got the
rap
best
pack.
cards.
Wait, what am I doing?
These are the ones that.
This is the burn cards.
Yeah, those are the burn cards.
What?
Those are the
Put 'em
cards we
back.
just played.
Oh,
Put them back in the deck.
Thank you.
Home again, chickadee jog.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay. So who's up?
All right, Xavier, you got.
You don't need your cards in this round, Xavier. But you have to think of these all in the fashion of a Mexican.
Yes.
Where's the giant dick one we had from earlier?
Does everybody else only have 3 cards left?
No.
I feel like I lost one.
None of mine are good for this.
All right, so keep them face down and then shuffle them all up at the very end.
Found them. All right.
All right, mix them all up.
Nobody likes your cards, Gump. See, it's time.
Oh, I didn't finish reading that one. Give him some Mexican accents to copy off.
I'm a Mexican.
That would be French.
Think of a Mexican restaurant.
Just read everything.
The only
nice
Latin
and
guy in the
slow.
room.
Yeah.
I knew this was going to come to me at
Of
some
course.
point. Just roll your R's, kid.
Just
You're going to be
roll
all
your
right. Yeah. Just whatever racist area, it's all.
Mexican word of the day, man.
Yeah.
See,
you
I
say
can
mate?
sound like somebody from Detroit now.
No, man, you just gotta do it like a cheech, man.
Oh, I think of
Right now we're gonna do
Chong
Cholo
works.
Fit with
Chong
Creeper,
works.
eh?
I used the simple pose to zero in the location of my property
Hold on, we can't hear
That
it.
was such a fucking. That was a good accent.
because I'm a jalapeno on a stick.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. There we
All
go.
right, start over. You just threw us for a loop with the voice. It was great.
I used the simple pulse radar to zero in the location of my popularity.
Nice.
It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger from Tijuana.
Straight out of Guantanamo Bay. I used to put on my mom's bra and stuff it with my dad's socks, but I haven't done that since my last interview.
That was like Adam Sandler now. Who else? What other celebrity you got in a Mexican accent?
All sorts of them. I've had blood in my stool ever since I was body slammed by 2 super tan midgets at the dive bar in Florida.
In Florida. They had to have that.
I know, in Florida, right?
It's the only spot that crazy stuff comes
Where else?
Yeah.
Where else would you get 2 super tan midgets?
Yeah.
Like you don't know.
Florida.
Tijuana.
All right, and the last one is
My wife likes to remind me of how simple things were when we were just brother and sister.
Oh, damn. All right, who you picking as your winner?
just being we are in Florida. I'm gonna have to go with the Florida one.
Midgets?
The midgets.
Yes,
Dang.
midgets for the win. No, here, give those attack. I get the yellow
Yellow
one. Do you have it
card.
over there? All right. The burn cards I'll get back.
Does he have the yellow one?
Yeah, he's got the yellow.
Here, pass that on.
He's kicking our butts.
Does he have a card collection going?
Yeah,
He's got 2. I've got 1. Xavier's got 2. I've got 1. Andrea's got 1.
I have 0.
Yeah, I'm sitting here with a goose egg.
All right,
But it's
Jay,
my turn, yeah? All right.
Yep.
So what am I doing this in the
Picking
theme
off
of?
the top. You're gonna do this in the theme of a nerd. A nerd.
Oh, all right.
All right.
Oh crap!
That card's actually more for Jay than it is for the nerd. but
Yes,
that's
that was
okay.
mine.
All right, so I got the cards. We're going to do this in a nerd voice.
All right.
And this is going to be very, very interesting.
Just sound like Tack will be good.
He's gonna summon his inner.
Shh, it's my turn. Listen. The downside of having a roommate with elephantiasis is that I live in constant fear of waking up with Arabian goggles.
You know what Arabian goggles are?
No, I
A
actually
guy
don't
with
know.
elephantitis.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Sits them on your
sits
eyes.
On your eyes, gotcha.
That's Arabian goggles.
So we know which one was Adam's.
No, absolutely not. I'm just what?
There's not a single one here in here that knew what Arabian goggles were.
That
I'm
is
not sure
that
why
is
he knows that.
that's fairly worth that defining a little bit because Arabian
I
goggles.
gotcha,
It's not my
I gotcha.
card.
Uh-huh.
I fiddle with my panties when I'm nervous. There's something about flossing with satin that calms me down.
When he says her like my panties, I picture him like it's a guy and it's a collection.
Listen, you don't judge me the way I cosplay for my D&D festivals, okay?
Okay.
Epidural or not, needing a cervical ripening balloon to help you dilate while delivering a baby is not a pleasant experience.
Oh my god. Jesus.
And finally, Mom used to say, I'm a miracle baby. Now she says I'm her favorite mistake. Only because she bought me Funyuns and Mountain Dew, I'm going to go with Mom. Calling me a miracle baby.
Yeah.
You
I
got
win.
one.
All right,
Cheater.
Sure.
Well played, sir.
Oh wait, we're going for the same win, so. You go Tack, yay.
All right, so it's me. Oh, go team. What?
No, we both
Unicorns.
want the same name.
Go
so.
Team Rocket.
Dichotomy unicorns.
Right. All right, so I got apparently it's like a wild card. It says nonsense judge's choice.
Oh.
But I don't like that. I'm just going to go with the next card.
All right.
Work for you guys?
Yay!
All right,
I
so
wanted you to do it like a little girl.
sorry. This next one I will be read in the tune of an Irish. An Irish. It sounds racist.
Just an
when I put it
Irish?
Like that. An Irish.
All right, how many cards does everyone else have?
I have 1.
I have 3.
Xavier has 2.
No. I mean cards like.
Oh, 3. Yeah, 3
There's
guessing
left?
cards.
All right, cool.
3.
All right, there's mine. Would you pass that way? Thank you. Come on, 2 for the win, 2 for the win, 2 for the win. Or well, 2 for the tie, I guess.
All right. Mixing them up.
No, not Mexican.
Oh, Mexican up?
Oh god damn it!
Jeez.
You're
All
Irish?
right, I'm Irish.
Got a jig. I don't know what to say in Irish.
If I were used to a breast pump today, I would only yield powdered milk and sad face emoji. I think I'm doing Scottish, so Scottish.
You know what? Close
Scottish.
enough.
I liked it. I could.
It's not close enough, you bastard.
You have to start with an oh. That's how you do it in Irish. Oh, color me purple and call me Cooter Brown. I do believe I mistakenly wet me whistle. Oh, sorry, I threw me in there. My whistle with a jar full of pickling juice.
That got piratey.
Yeah.
Arg.
I stopped going to yoga class. No, I can't choose. Oh, I stopped going to yoga class once the technological advancements in stretch pants eliminated camel toe. Oh, yeah, my wife died in the tragic cruise ship accident. She was crushed to death after we attempted a role reversal of the life scene in Dirty Dancing.
She did she?
Lift scene, sorry, lift scene. Remember,
All right.
remember all those? I'm gonna I guess the funnest one to read was the Color Me Purple and Call Me Cooter Brown.
Damn it.
God, Xavier.
Xavier's got it
I'm
again.
killing it.
I told you got good cards. Mine are horrible. Not good at getting cards.
All right, Andrea Joy.
We're going around again?
Oh, no. I thought you said we're going until we ran out of cards.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
that's
we
good.
got 2 rounds left.
Gives me 2 more chances to catch up to Xavier at this point. Xavier's leading 3 to Adam's 1, to Andrea's 1, to Tack's 1, and to Jay's 1, right?
No, Jay has
Oh,
still
Jay says
sitting on
0?
a goose egg.
Oh,
Yep.
so tonight the loser has to do something embarrassing?
Oh,
no,
no.
just kidding.
All right, so the next round is going to be Andrea Joy, and she's going to be doing the theme just like you wanted as a toddler. As a toddler.
That's funny. Am I a whiny toddler?
Okay, the best part of not showering is always being able to get a seat on the train.
Jesus Christ.
I assume pooping out of the diaper also has a lot to do with that.
Just keep your eyes on the road while I grab my scrunchie. I need something to keep the hair out of my mouth.
Telling me, you need to get her on Fiverr, man.
No
She has
shit, right?
Great voices.
Dude, I love that tattoo you got of 2 dolphins jumping over the small of your back.
That sounds like a passive-aggressive baby telling his mom, yeah, great fucking job, or now everyone knows that I don't know my dad.
Oh, come on, everybody, get in here. These white tigers don't want to wrestle with themselves.
Oh my God.
What a great voice. That's a cartoon voice,
That is a
man.
voice,
That's
yeah.
fucking good.
It's an original cartoon voice. She doesn't sound like
Yes.
anybody either. That's good, Andrea.
Ah, very good.
Okay.
What are we going to name that
The
one?
winner will be, Let's go with the tigers wrestling.
God, Xavier again.
No.
I did not think I was going to get that one.
Yellow one.
I don't have it.
Oh, tack
Oh,
yellow.
yeah. All right, so
I love how between every round you're about to throw the card like some magician, like you're a well-practiced
I can
magician.
do it. I can do it. I can't like hit like some of them across the street. Or anything, but.
Oh no, because you're not Gambit. I mean, we're not crazy here.
So anyway, so where are we as far as points go?
Where
Who is-
nobody's gonna catch up.
Yeah,
Jay is in 0. He has no cards. The
Xavier
rest
I
of
have
us,
one.
the rest of us have 1,
I have
and
one.
Xavier has 3.
But one of us has
have
to have the
4.
most.
You have
to
4
pick the
now?
name.
God damn, he's got 4 now.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, that's right.
So what is Adam's?
I'm sorry.
What is Adam's
Did you-
yellow card?
I got like 12 texts sitting
but,
here.
but just tell us the yellow card so we can read ours well.
Oh, sorry.
Actually, there's no but. It doesn't really matter. Just everybody give me your card.
One of us has to win.
Yeah.
No, but I want to hear.
How does
this.
she have an extra card?
I have 2 cards too.
Yeah, I only have one.
It's
No,
your
you know
turn.
you
You
know
don't
why?
need
Because
one
they've
right
already
now.
read.
You don't need
Yeah.
one right now.
Yeah.
So what is he doing?
But after this round, only you two are going to have a card.
Who's this? Adam?
Yep.
Okay. Adam, in this round, you're going to be reading it as a Russian.
As a Frenchman.
I wish. Sorry, buddy.
It's a Russian.
As a Frenchman who likes
I don't know
vodka.
Russian.
Here you go. Ho, ho, ho,
These are
comrade.
both terrible.
Give me some Russian so I get my accent palette there.
You voted for KGB. You, just anything you say, you got to have a mean face.
You
on it.
spend your entire life looking for...
Oh, all you have to do is say one word: vodka.
You lived your entire life chasing after moose and squirrel.
Okay. And in closing, I would like to announce that I secretly added. Why am I going Arnold? That I secretly added a few drops of Visine to everyone's drink.
That is a horrible idea.
Vodka. Vodka?
Vodka.
Vodka. Vodka.
Vodka. They don't pronounce their B's. The W is vodka.
I try to be brief and to the point. That's all that one was.
Oh,
In Mother Russia.
In Russia.
he'll pick that
In
one.
Soviet Russia, horse ride you.
I may have gone too far when I submerged the elf on the shelf in my kid's toilet bowl. The medicine man blew smoke on me to help find my inner animal spirit. Not sure what kind of animal likes to shave its own eyebrows and bite the head off a pigeon.
His spirit animal is Ozzy Osbourne.
All right, I am going to go
My spirit animal is Gary Busey.
elf on a shelf in the kid's toilet bowl.
Yay!
You got one? That one goes for her.
Oh, there's your prize.
And several of us don't have cards now, Tack. Would you mind passing this over there? Thank you.
Okay, so
That's okay.
then I guess we're done, yeah?
Is that the
All
end?
right, yeah. The
All right.
end.
So which one out of us got the most cards?
Oh, that's Xavier.
That would be Xavier.
I got one,
by a
so
long
Xavier
Out of us, I meant.
is the winner.
All right, Andrea got 2, Adam got 1, Tack
I got
got 1,
one.
Jay
Network it
segged
is.
it, and Xavier has
Network it is.
4.
Dichotomy
Xavier's got
Network
4.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
it is. Dichotomy Network it is.
Dichotomy Network. All right, that's for registering a URL. We all had a bet.
That way we can.
I
say
like
it's
that game,
the end.
Tack. That was fun.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That was a pretty good game. All right, so let's take a break, come back, and do the Gyrie. Is that where we're at now?
Yes, sir. Sounds good.
All right, listen to a little bit more J Flow. By the way, the in the show notes you'll find the links to J Flow's music. Go purchase some of his tracks. We would be forever grateful for our listeners if you like his kind of music. And then hopefully we can have him in studio one day. Maybe he can do a little bit of real rapping in here for us, Tack. Show us how it's done.
All right.
All right.
Maybe I'll show him something too. I'm a little
He
bit
doesn't
of a
want
rapper.
to see your. He doesn't want to see your dick. Oh, well, you want to rap?
No.
You didn't think
Let's
that?
take a break. Let's take a break.
Okay.
Man, I've been gone away at least a year or so. In a haze for days, but sniffing will make the chicken go. Rephrase the ways, the engaged, the occipital, my bad. That shit was way lyrical, no longer care what you came to see. Same identity, same transparency. If I fail my way, then I'm prepared to bleed. Can only blame me and gain clarity, but I cry from the hopeless pain when my past comes back to life. I try but can't seem to change, or at last just get it right. So, snort away the pain and rap about it later. Store up in my brain, one day I'll doubt the haters. I'm pointing at my heart just to clarify my anger. One day I'll hate you and thank God we became strangers. Thank God we became strangers. Thank God we became strangers. Thank God. Thank God we became strangers.
Haley is bored. Bored with life and endlessly looking for a purpose and her place in the universe. She knows there's more out there than working 9 to 5. She never imagined going on one job interview would change everything and open doors she never knew existed. Ancient family journals, 2 friends, and an irresistible bloodlust to deal with. Turns out being a vampire isn't as sexy as she thought it would be. Between the monster, late-night bloodbaths, and a vengeful ex-love of her man, it keeps her busy. But it doesn't have to be this way. Does it? Should she live free and forever without responsibilities? Or will she find the direction she's been looking for? One thing she does know is that she will fight for what she wants and create the perfect life without traditional vampire restrictions. And she won't let anyone or anything get in her way. Order your copy of the novel First Generation Book 1 by Zoe Emerson on Amazon. Available on paperback and Kindle. For more information, go to zoeemerson.com.
Peering into the inner thoughts and expressions of men. Women submit questions for Adam and Tack to get brutal, honest admissions. We call this the Guyry. Guyry? Really? Is that the best we could come up with?
All right, guys, our first question comes from Rachel in Florida. I was on my guy's computer and found out he's been chatting with a woman online. She lives on the other side of the country and they've never met. But from what I've read, he's even told her about me. When I confronted him, he said it's just an innocent flirting and he has no intention of meeting her. But I still feel like it's cheating. What do you think?
Yeah.
Insert Ray Brito's comment.
He's probably fucking someone else.
Okay, I wouldn't jump to he probably is, but he probably wants to fuck somebody else.
Yeah, no, that's inappropriate. Totally.
Online flirtation is just as bad as doing it in person. I mean, it's in a situation like that. No, in fact, I think I told this story once before on the show. We're getting to the point where we're going to start repeating. But I had a friend that he and his wife used to play the most popular online game there ever was, World of Warcraft, and she met somebody on that game and left him married with a kid. Left him for this guy she met online. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's not always innocent, even if the guy says it is. I guess I would have to...
She lives on the other side of the country, so...
I guess I would need a definition of the flirting. Like, if she commented on a picture and said, oh, you look really handsome in that picture at your wedding.
True.
And he's like, oh, shucks.
Well, he's the one
that's
that...
different than saying, oh, yeah, did you like that?
He's
that's
the one that
different.
admitted it was innocent flirting, so he'd already admitted that.
Well, yeah, I guess the definition of what his definition of flirting is.
That's true.
He admitted it's innocent flirting because that's what she saw. That's all. We don't know what pictures have been exchanged. We don't know what kind of phone calls or text messages have been had. I'm not buying it. You don't flirt with someone online if there's zero intention. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think it's bad news.
I mean, I don't think you're going to buy a plane ticket for anybody anytime soon, but still, I mean, it starts with across the country, goes, oh, yeah, she's across the country, this isn't going to happen, and then next thing you know, it's across the bar.
True that. That's a good point.
I so want to play the villain here and agree that it's innocent, but I can't on this one. No. It sucks when we all agree, right?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh. Damn.
All right.
No, it just means that he's an asshole. Like, it's been confirmed unanimously.
Yeah, true.
Number 2 is from Carol in Florida. My boyfriend dumped me because I'm not like other girls who wear makeup and fashionable clothes. What should I do?
Wear makeup and fashionable clothes. No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean, guys got to like you for who you are. And
yeah. Fuck other people. That's the only thing you should be. That's the only thing you should do in this point. Just go ahead and start fucking other people who are okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, if that's his thing and he's trying to change who you are, if you're just not a person that likes to dress, I mean, of course, what he considers fashionably might not be what she does, but his taste of fashion might be completely different. So if she doesn't want to dress to that and she doesn't wear makeup, he knew that going into the relationship. So,
or in the other sense, maybe she should take some time and figure out why she needs his approval.
Ooh, that got deep.
That got existential. Holy shit! Yeah,
that got deep right there. Yeah, no. Find somebody who can appreciate you for who you are. I think that's the easiest one there. Who was this?
That was Carol in Florida.
Carol? Carol, okay.
Yes.
I always try to imagine if any of these listeners are actually our friends based on the description of their story, and then to see what kind of name they made up. But,
All right, this one's from Aaron in New York, a boy.
a guy.
How can I make my girlfriend get an abortion if she tricked me to get her pregnant?
What? I'm not touching this one at all.
The question was, how can I trick my boyfriend into getting me?
Girlfriend.
Trick my
the
girlfriend.
boyfriend
How
doesn't
can
need an
I
abortion.
make my girlfriend get an abortion if she tricked me to get her pregnant?
Okay, well, sorry to say, you're not the first one who
gun? I
claims to
don't
have been
know.
tricked, because I'm sure pulling out was never a factor or condoms. Or she's on birth control. You're a moron.
Use a condom
There's
too.
there's easy ways to trick her, though, Jay.
Huh?
There's easy ways to trick her.
No, he's not asking how to trick her. She tricked him
Into getting an
knocking her
abortion.
up.
Yeah, he's
No,
like,
no.
how do I?
No.
You can't. How do I
I'm
convince my
misunderstanding
girlfriend?
it then.
How do I convince my girlfriend to get an abortion after she tricked
the-
me into knocking her up?
You know the easiest way to convince her? Lube up the flight of stairs.
I was going to say, find a set of stairs.
What was the actual word used? It wasn't convince. It was
Make.
Make.
How do I make her?
Like,
You
that's
don't make
fucked
her.
up.
That's
You
Yeah.
make her with a gun. That's how you make somebody do something.
No, Living Podcariously does
No.
not endorse tax
I'm not saying you
opinion
do
on this
it.
episode.
I'm just saying that's how you make somebody do something they don't want to do.
Next up, a story out of New York. Wait, what this guy's first name is Aaron?
Aaron.
Only Jay is going to understand my joke when I say, well, I don't know, of course Xavier might too. Is this Aaron Hernandez?
Okay, Aaron Hernandez was from Connecticut, not New York. He's already in prison, so he's not knocking anyone outside of Tyrone up.
He's a
And he's
NFL
no, I'm sorry.
player.
He was my he was my he was on my goddamn fantasy league that year. I'm fuck Aaron Hernandez right now.
I'm not touching this.
I don't think we want to give him advice on this. You can't
No.
do that, bro.
No, yeah,
That's-
you're gonna.
It's called a felony.
Start taking some parenting classes, dude. Like that's
Yeah.
what you're looking at right now.
Yeah.
Just run off
Get
and
a
be
good job and
deadbeat
get
dad.
ready.
Leave her alone.
Yeah, exactly.
You're an
yeah.
asshole.
Well, I mean, no, I don't know if that's a deadbeat. I mean, he obviously was misled into knocking her up.
Yeah.
He should have absolutely worn a condom. You pull whatever the fuck. I mean, you're a moron for not doing it. But if she was impregnated under false pretenses, like if she told him, "Yeah, I'm taking birth control. Yeah, I'm on the pill or I'm on the patch," and then she's just like, "Haha, it's yours."
Maybe she drugged him and he was passed out, gave him Viagra, and got herself pregnant.
That's a
while he was
rape,
asleep.
not a trick.
Yeah, she didn't trick him. She raped him at that
Yeah.
point. Yeah. I'm assuming she told him
Does that work?
she was on birth control and she wasn't.
Would that
Yeah.
work though?
You know that the sad thing about this is, I mean, it's not sad because there's a child involved in this situation, but even those situations like you were describing, Jay, where the girl will, lie about being on birth control, the dad is still 100% liable for that child. That's just how it works.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
You made that
but-
baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Takes two to tango.
All right, this one's from Natalie in Florida. I can't get over how my ex moved on with someone else younger and is doing so much more with her than me. What do I do? We were best friends until she came along, and now we can't ever hang
Ooh,
out.
best friends.
Okay.
I missed that part.
Wait, hold on. What? This is her ex-boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay.
Dating her best friend.
No, wait. The girl was her best friend?
No, it says
The
we
guy-
were best friends until she came along,
Yeah.
and now
Oh,
we
She
can't
was
ever hang
dating
out.
her best friend. Yeah. Well, stop stalking him on Facebook so you can keep yourself abreast of everything that's going on. Stop that shit. That is stalkerish, and I'm pretty sure a felony in most places. And yeah, move on. You guys, this is what happened. This is why friends can't date, because the friendship doesn't go back to what it was. At least not for a very, very, very long time. You were friends. You rolled the dice. Good on you. That I get why you would want to, but. It didn't work out. He's dating someone else, and if you really want to be a friend, you're gonna have to come to peace with it and stop stalking his social media and trying to be abreast of everything going on, because you're gonna need to take some time to get over it.
He said breast. Sorry. Continue.
Breast friend?
Come on. You know I'm going to chime in with that.
I have no words. I'm done.
Jay's spot on, though. He's absolutely right about this one.
Yeah, there's nothing more to say that he didn't already say.
All right, then. This one is also a guy, Ben from Florida. My salary is 7 times what my girlfriend makes after tax, $9K
Hey.
versus $65K. What is a fair way to split the bills?
Is he asking us a word problem? A math problem? Johnny earned 8 eggs.
Make this.
Well,
If
send me
a train
home.
is going east at 7... No. I mean,
you just pay all the bills and let her live
now
there. Cute.
here's a rational way to do this. For what I used to do, the exact same thing. Just split it based on the amount that you make versus the amount that she makes. Unless you guys have had some sort of unless you've had an agreement before that you cover these bills, I'll cover these bills, that kind of shit. Then just base everything on a percentage. So if you make 7 times more than she does, then for $100 bill, she pays like $10 and you pay the rest. I mean, it's just kind of how it works.
Yeah, I would probably, like, if you're talking about, like, bills, like, household expenses and stuff, I'd probably do it, like, at this point, you're obviously paying the rent, because that's going to be the biggest check. And then she pitches on utilities, or she'll pay the utilities, and you probably, like, just help cover up. You know what I mean? Like, you pay the rent, she pays, like, the internet, because there's no way that's a huge bill. It's, what, like, $100 maybe a month? Yeah. So she covers the internet, the water, maybe that's $200, and then you two come together for, like, the power and shit.
Yeah, that's the most equitable way to do it.
That's the best way I would do it, yeah.
Some people do 50-50, though. I mean, some people still stick to a 50-50 type of deal.
Yeah, if
that's not wrong. That's just their choice.
Or every other billing cycle, too.
Oh, yeah, that's
every
not
other billing cycle.
If it's reasonable, like if you're living in like some place where the rent's like $5,000 and she only makes $9,000 a year, you're covering.
That's not fair.
Yeah, that's not fair. But if you're, if you're living in like let's say a modest 1-bedroom apartment that costs maybe $1,000, yeah, split that.
Yeah, if it's affordable to her.
Yeah.
Okay. So Sarah in South Carolina wants to know, what ended your last long-term relationship and how would that affect a new relationship?
Ooh, I got a good one for you guys.
Go for it.
All right, so I was married, believe it or not. I got married at 18, and the reason that
Are you not 18?
No. I'll be 22 next month.
22, okay.
The reason that me and my ex-wife split up, still not divorced, knock on wood. Not yet.
Yeah.
But she actually slept with my brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. That's a good reason.
After we had a kid together.
Take that, Thanksgiving dinner.
And then come to find out the kid is 50-50, either mine or my brother's.
Oh.
Oh, wow. What? Keeping it in the family?
Yeah.
There's a support system there.
It was the preacher's daughter.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're the worst.
Are you and your brother still close, or?
I mean, yeah. Every time I see him, I thank him for getting rid of that crazy bitch.
Gotcha.
Oh man, that's rough.
Oh, that's Ricky Lake.
So wait, you were with her first? You married her, and then he slept with her later?
Right.
Did you guys ever get critiques out of her? Like, your brother's so much better than you are, or something like that?
Or did you and your brother get together?
He had a pretty small penis.
Oh.
That's why he's okay with
He
his
may
brother.
not be able to hit the bottom of a tuna can, but he can damn sure blow out the sides.
Nice. Were you asking, Tag?
What the fuck? Wait, what?
Now, Jay just got the visual of that dick. He just got it.
No, that's like a phrase you had on default. Like, that's like some shit you guys say around the house.
Oh, yeah, it is.
What the fuck?
That's a regular phrase about my brother's dick that comes from him.
Oh.
So, old boy's packing a hockey puck is what he's saying.
Apparently.
All right. If you light it on fire, does it grow like one of those snakes?
We can only hope. Or the girls could only hope.
Baby, come on, light my fire.
Blow it, baby. It grows.
What was this girl's question again?
What happened? How did your last long-term relationship break?
And how would that affect your new relationship?
We'll make these relatively quick. So mine was pretty simple. We just kind of fell out of love. I mean, that's really kind of all it came down to.
Does that happen to you often?
No. I don't think that could affect a future relationship. And that's really kind of, that's kind of it. What about you, Tack?
I definitely grew, because my last major relationship was when I was married and I got cheated on, so I kind of learned that, this guy knows.
I feel your pain.
Yeah. So, it's guard goes up a lot more now, and so, I learned a lot. It was a growing experience for sure.
All right, Jay, what about you?
So there's this comic friend of mine out of Tampa named Lou Angelwolf. We worked together a few times. He had a great quote, and I'm going to use this. What he says, and it totally registers. You can tell how you're going to work out as a couple by how you two sleep together. How well you do it. Like, I'm the type of guy that I like to sleep on my back.
I thought you meant fucking.
No, sleep. Literally sleep.
So did I.
How you sleep together. So, like, I'm the kind of guy I like to sleep on my back, arm around my gal, her head on my chest, feet wrapped around. Like, I like to sleep that way. My ex-wife liked to sleep on her back with her legs up in another dude's bed. So
Yeah.
That was
Welcome to the club.
that's Lou Angel Wolf. You can look him up on your social media. That's how that ended, and I definitely know what I don't want now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely helped me work out like problems with me, what I didn't want in another woman. Oddly enough, current girlfriend knows the ex-wife.
Really? Lorraine knows her?
They went to high school together.
Holy shit.
Of course, Lorraine.
I got a twist for you, Adam. My soon-to-be ex-wife and my current fiance have the same first name.
Really? Well, at least you can't call out the wrong name in bed.
That's just a fetish at this point.
Yeah.
That happened to me. I was
Threesome.
my daughter's Alyssa
No, I'm
and her
kidding.
dad is Josh. After we got a divorce, the next guy I dated, his name was Josh, who had a daughter named Alyssa.
Well, 2 people in her family have the same thing where they got a divorce and then married to somebody with the same name.
Does make it easy.
But do you still have a Josh and Alyssa in your life still?
Yep.
All right, let's reverse Guyry
my
this
uncle
back
anyway.
on Andrea.
Well, I
Okay.
met his son.
Oh, yeah, my son.
Oh, yeah.
We're reverse Guyry this one back on you, babe.
What do you mean?
The question.
You answer the
You have to-
question.
you have to answer that question.
Oh, what ended my last one?
Uh-huh.
I was tired of being his mom, so he went back to Oklahoma.
Damn it.
The other one
I
before
kind of
that,
like you being my mom around here.
he was a drunk and liked alcohol more than me.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I don't deal with that either.
No, I don't like that.
No.
All right.
I don't like getting yelled at.
I think that reverse Gary kind of backfired on Adam.
Yeah, a
It
little
doesn't
bit.
seem like he was happy with that at all.
I mean, no, I just didn't. I mean, I kind of knew some of the stories already.
We had way too many orgies, and I was getting way so into it. He just had to leave because it was so much fun for me.
Thank God you don't have that now.
Y'all let me know when I can come back.
Is that what you wanted to hear?
Have you ever seen cuckold porn before?
What's this?
Nothing. Let's move on.
Okay, number.
Am I the only deviant that knew what he was talking about? Hold on.
No, you're
I
not.
was gonna say, I think Xavier did. No, the most sensitive ones in the room didn't understand. That.
Oh, okay.
Why do you
It has
say
something
that?
to do with a chicken. I know.
That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Cockhold.
Cuckold. Yeah.
Cuckold. Very
good.
Next question. What do we got?
So you Google search when you get home, Tack. You Google search cock hold.
No, I'm gonna do
No,
that.
not here.
I'm using your Wi-Fi.
We don't get that stuff here.
You want to do
that's
it?
right.
You want to do it incognito. You don't want that on your search history.
Why?
Okay, guys.
Next question.
Sue in Texas. Should children be banned from public places such as restaurants so as not to disturb adults?
No, bitch.
No, absolutely
What? No. What? No.
Yes.
Got our quiet crickets. The question is: should certain restaurants ban children?
Should children
ban
be?
them,
Yeah.
but parents should know when it's like a very fancy formal place. You don't
I
take
see
your
it
kid.
like
if it's like Chili's, take your kids.
right.
It's kind of.
But I could see a fancier
parents.
place. Like having an adult swim, so to speak. Kind of a place.
Is that where you bring your keys and drop them in a fishbowl?
I just judge it on if they have a children's menu. I know it's okay to take my kids.
I would really say it depends on the establishment.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Katie went to Orlando 2 weekends ago, and we went to a Dave & Buster's, and it was absolutely horrible. There was kids everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everywhere. And she had said, up in New York, she went to one, and at a certain point in time,
Yeah.
kids were not allowed.
Well, they do that at
Right,
that
it's
Dave
like, I
&
think it's
Buster's.
like after 10.
We
Yeah.
were there until 11:30, and there were still
kids.
little kids
Really?
running
That sucks.
everywhere.
Oh, they don't enforce it. There are rules at that one because we've been to that one twice with our kids actually, but they have rules on that one. They're supposed to at 10 o'clock. You're supposed to be adults only, no kids anywhere in the
Oh,
whole
no,
place.
They were everywhere.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, there's when I lived in New York, there are places in New York City that kids are not allowed. You just do not bring your kids into our restaurant. We don't want that.
After
Yeah.
a certain
those,
time,
well,
too.
no, they're just like
Bars,
all
strip
day.
clubs.
Well,
we know. We
There's
know.
restaurants that are
Yeah.
actually upcharging people a surcharge for disorderly kids in their restaurant.
I wish
That's
there
I
was
don't know
a-
exactly where it's at. I
That
think
I'm
it was in
okay with.
Louisiana.
That I am 100% okay with.
Yeah,
I think it depends. And it like,
But at the same
it depends
time,
on-
did the kid just go get shots? Did the kid?
Yeah, but if I'm like
sick?
that comes, it's on the parent. You have to like if you have a 3-year-old who can't sit still, who can't be quiet, don't take him to the fucking opera.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? You don't take him to
If you know
Smith
you
and
have
Will-
a disorderly kid, don't
yeah,
make
right,
don't
him
take him to
exactly.
Take 'em
Smith
to
and
Chuck E.
Walensky's.
Cheese.
Yeah.
where they can run around and be crazy
and be
it's fine.
disorderly.
Yeah, if you want to go to a fancy place and have a fancy, find a sitter. Like don't bring your kid because you know your kids. Like I know if it's a kid on a flight, there's nothing you can do about that. If it's a kid, if you're watching like Kung Fu Panda and there's a bunch of disorderly kids, well, it's a fucking kid movie. Yeah, they're gonna have that. But if I'm sitting there watching like Moonlight or something where there shouldn't be, it's a rated R movie. Yeah, I shouldn't have a kid screaming anyway, and that you're a shitty parent for bringing them in here. So
Tack.
Yeah.
Tack's lost.
No, I'm not. I'm not lost.
It's 'cause he takes
I've
his
already
kids to all
talked. I was
those
the first one to
places.
say
I
something.
know. You were
All right.
zoning. All right. Sorry,
No,
babe.
I'm good.
All right, there's one more left. It's from Kenzie in Georgia. What is the fastest way to learn about your partner's true personality before getting married?
That matrix plug in the back of the head is the fastest way to learn.
It's the fastest way, so she wants to know fast.
wait, no, I'm sorry, I missed that.
Shotgun
I totally
wedding?
missed that question. What was that?
What's the fastest way to learn about your partner's true personality before getting married?
Oh, see if they have a podcast.
That's you know what? That's a really good point. 'Cause
Ask if they like Nickelback.
Lorraine does J101 by our podcast.
Yeah, Holly went
did
through-
TAC 101.
Yeah.
Andrea, before we rebooted the show, did Adam 101, listening to all those episodes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Xavier, did you know that we actually had 2 iterations of this show before the current one that we're in now?
Really?
We're at episode 51 now. We'd actually recorded 20 shows.
Something
and
like
another
that, yeah.
8.
Did you put them all onto
Yeah.
that's
They
what
were.
I thought, because
Wait,
I was gonna say there's definitely a lot more shows than that I've listened to.
Yeah. So we've had total of like 79 now.
Hold
or
up, this is
something like
51?
that. Yep.
Yeah.
So next week is 52. That makes a year.
Well, we've been podcasting longer than a year because we've skipped a couple of weeks. We hit our year like 2 weeks ago, but yes, a year of podcasts. Yes, one a week.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah.
Not yet, next week.
Yeah, save it, Tack.
But
Yeah.
technically, all right.
Stop it.
Yeah, the podcasting is a really good one if your guy does a podcast because everybody has podcasts
But
out
if
there.
not,
now. Take a road trip because we just talked about this last week.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
I'm
right,
actually
yeah.
gonna say go on a trip. Like, don't do it right away because that's just weird.
A trip long enough, you have to pee and break in between somewhere. That justifies really learning someone's personality.
We actually up and left one day just out of the blue, completely out of the blue, just left our jobs and everything and moved to Kentucky.
Oh shit!
Yeah. To the middle of Podunk, Kentucky, in the middle of nowhere, in a town called Paducah.
did you
And it
just
was
drive
just-
until you found a place? And like, Paducah, that
Well,
sounds good.
we had a friend that came with us that actually moved up there with us, and she's still up there. She went to go stay with her mom, but that all just turned bad, and we ended up coming back when my ex-wife got arrested.
Whoa!
Yeah, for our burglary.
Xavier's got some stories.
Yeah, there's some stories in there.
When he said 22, I'm like, oh yeah, regale us with your life story. 22. Holy shit, 22.
I've lived in about 23 different states, so I've got some stories.
Military brat or just a lot of moving?
Broken
Not really,
homes.
just kind of.
a lot of running away.
You got that one.
Ooh. Was it? I love a person whose parents died young.
No, actually, my mom
we're
was
going
with
straight to hell.
my mom was the truck driver for a while, so we always got to
Oh, cool.
stay in the truck and travel around because it was a private rig.
I too was a truck driver for a little while.
Did you guys have to get out of the truck when the girls came in?
Oh, the lot lizards.
That's what I was thinking.
He just took them to the trailer.
Oh, okay. That was
When the
nice.
trailer's rocking, don't come knocking.
Got it.
On that note,
Is that it for the
is that
diary?
it?
That's it.
Good diary. Again, if you want to submit your questions for the diary, send them to show@livingpodcariously.com or send a message to Andrea Joy on Facebook, or just hop on our Facebook and send it there, or whatever. You can submit your own questions for us to answer in here. We'll tear it apart, make fun of it, and also maybe give you a little bit of our inside information. I don't know where to go with it. Zach.
And don't forget about Twitter. Follow us on Twitter at Podcarious, and also check out our new YouTube channel at Dichotomy Media.
Yep, we'll link that in the show notes as well.
Indeed. And
Catch us Thursdays at 8 p.m. on Podcast Radio Network.
subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes. Please, please, please.
That's right. And check out livingpodcariously.com now. It's actually functioning. We have a site there.
Yay. Nice.
All right, Jay, where are you going to be this week?
This week, I am actually going to be at Old School Pizza on Friday. We are actually doing a storytelling show. So that'll be
Really?
fun. Yeah, a couple of the better storytellers from around Central Florida coming in, a couple of people from Daytona, a couple from Orlando. And I'll put this out, Tallahassee area, St. Patrick's Day on March 17th. I am going to be at Bird's Aphrodisiac Oyster Shack.
Bird's Aphrodisiac Oyster
Yeah,
Shack.
it's a fun little spot in Tallahassee. It's not too far from Florida A&M, if I'm not mistaken.
Nice.
But yeah, it's a really cool show. I did it there a couple of years ago. Austin Mann is a comic out of that area that runs it. It's a fun bar, fun room. The food is phenomenal. So if you're in the Tallahassee area, that is Friday, March 17th. I will be there along with Duncan J., who is another comedian out of here, and some local guys. That'll be a fun show.
I was on Duncan J's Facebook page tearing apart some of the political bullshit he had on there. And it took Duncan to actually finally tell me, he goes, Adam, all these people are doing is trolling you because they're all comics and they're all just making fun of you actually taking things seriously.
Yeah.
Like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I was reading those. Those were fucking epic. Like, you're just there like as a guardian of the internet, just standing there typing. We're like, no one gives a shit.
Yeah,
no one gives a shit except him.
Yeah, some dude threw in. It was a comment on the picture that the chick took in the White House she's with her sitting with her skirt on the whatever. It wasn't a bad picture, but everybody was tearing apart. And some dude interrupted and said something about it's a bunch of black guys in the room. And I'm like, wait. What does that matter? Where does that even come from? I didn't get it. And then Duncan's finally like, hey, dude, it's a bunch of comics on here. They're just fucking with you. I'm like, son of a bitch. Like, well played, comics. Well played. All right. Well, how about you guys? Do you want to plug anything, Xavier, or you want to give a shout out to anybody or anything?
I've got a good friend of mine that is actually trying to get in contact with you guys to get up here and maybe do a show for you guys.
Sweet. Musician? Local musician?
Local musician, actually, a local rapper. His name is J Boulevard. You can look him up at JBLVD.
Yep. I still have that search on from last night, actually.
Yep. And if you can't find him under that, you can also find him under J. Boulevard.
All right, cool.
And he is on SoundCloud, YouTube, and something else too. I don't know what it is.
Sweet.
Cool.
Also, we were saying we want our listeners to review us. I think with everyone who reviews us, their name goes into a drawing for a good prize.
Do we know what that prize is?
What's the prize?
I'm thinking every review that is put in is worth $1, and then when we draw the name, they get the pot.
Holy shit.
If we have 50 reviews, they win $50.
Yeah, but if we end up with like 100,000, we end up destitute and poor.
I'm picking the winner.
Okay, I love this contest now. A post in 1, A post in 2, A post in 3. All right.
Also, don't forget about Saturday, April 1st, about the
good call
idiot run. What's it called?
The idiot has lost its... Wait,
the village has lost its idiot.
Thanks,
there
Jay.
it is.
Again. Yeah, that's April 1st. Yeah,
Yes.
good call. We're all 4 going to be out there, plus Hot Pink's going to be there, plus... I think we might have the guys from Burn It Down Show come out there with us, since they'll be hopefully partially sponsoring that with Tomoka Brewery and those kinds of things. We'll see. More details to work out later officially.
Quite a day. All right, is that it?
That's it.
Shall we get the hell out of here?
Let's get out of here.
All right, I'm Adam.
Can't you bother me? I'm Tack.
Fuck, we're going to fuck this up again.
No.
week.
Okay, last time...
We bombed on it last
I'm
week.
Tack.
I was on the phone because I was saying as soon as I hear you, but there's a delay because I was on the phone. Listening back to it on the show, it sounds like I'm like 20 minutes after you.
How bad of a delay did you hear? Did you hear Ron still on the show?
All right, and I'm Tack.
I'm Adam.
I'm Andrea Joy.
I'm Jay Alvarez.
And thanks to our guests for coming up here. We appreciate it, Xavier and Katie. We appreciate you guys coming up.
We definitely had a great time.
Cool. And listen for Xavier's episode of The Twisted 10 to come out this week as well. Same time this comes out, that one will be out.
All right.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Bye, everybody.
Wait. Don't hit stop on the episode just yet. Hey, this is Tack from the podcast you just listened to. And if you enjoy Living Podcariously or The Twisted 10, then you're going to love my new podcast I co-host with my lifelong buddy, Ron Caniff. It's called You're 40, Now What? It's about the trials and tribulations of turning 40 and just getting through life. So check it out on iTunes, Google Play Music, and anywhere you listen to podcasts. Thanks. Now go give someone a mouth hug.